Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We live? Oh, yeah, we live for sure. For sure. What is going on, my friends? It is your boy John Quick of the Talk That Lingo crew, where we absolutely talk that lingo very, very fast. And like I always say, it's absolutely harder to keep money than to get it. But we're gonna be getting into some crazy things today. Listen, I know y'all saw the title, but before we get into our conversation today, I want to let y'all know if you are interested in keeping more of the money that you earn, make sure you follow me on Instagram. Make sure you follow me on TikTok. Over there on those platforms, what we do is we teach you how to keep more of the money that you either profit or earn. See, most people that I know, they have a savings account, right? And they're so good at saving their money. They can put away a couple dollars here, put away a couple dollars there. And then the next thing you know, some crazy life event happens, and then they got to dig into this savings account. Then the next thing you know, all of their money that they were saving is gone, right? What you should be doing is investing that money. Saving is not better than investing. That is a fact. If you save your money in a bank, all of the money that you save, your bank takes that money and they invest. So you can either save your money, quote unquote, and let someone else invest for themselves and just keep the difference, or you can just invest on your own and save. You can do both. So tonight, this evening, I don't really want to drink any hard liquor. And my fiance got a bunch of these Trulies in the kitchen, so I'm drinking a Truly tonight. I know that ain't necessarily what y'all wanted to hear, but I'm drinking a Truly. But nonetheless, I got my brother, the official co-host of the Talk That Lingo podcast, on deck. Talib Bands, what is up, my brother? Good to see you as always, my man.
Blessings. Always appreciate that warm welcome. Nothing but humble blessings.
Yes,
I would
sir.
like to welcome everyone around the world to the show. I would like to send a warm blessing of healing, happiness, and accomplishment to everyone around the world before we start this show.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
already know nothing but good vibes.
Yes, sir. Nothing but good vibes. Speaking of good vibes, man, my boy Talib is around our great friend Chad. Chad is in the background. I'm sure he's doing some smoking some hookah right now. I know that's what he likes to
Yeah,
do.
he on the side.
Yeah, I know he likes to smoke that hookah and everything like that. Maybe some of these questions might grant us an appearance from Chad for sure. But
Most definitely.
we gonna see. Talib, what you drinking on, my brother? What you drinking on, my
This
brother?
that,
What you got?
Long Island iced tea. Y'all,
Mm.
I keep it old school. I don't need to do nothing too fancy and too crazy. A Long Island iced tea, and you throw one of these in there.
Ooh, talk
That
to me.
that's my summer. That's my summer. A ice cup, long iced tea, Bacardi shot.
And I'm drinking
Yeah.
it truly. You got me looking real flamboyant out here,
Nah,
my
nah, nah, bro. You know why? You know why? Because your wife gave you that.
listen,
There you
my,
go. See, if
listen.
you had went in the store and bought it by
Oh
yourself,
no, oh
yeah,
no,
I would
no,
have been on you, my guy. But your
no.
wife gave that to you. That's
Yeah,
okay.
you know,
That's
you
okay.
know, we had the baby shower this past Saturday, so all of her family were here, and they were
Hmm.
staying here, obviously, and they brought just cases of like literal, not cases, it's two cases, but multiple cases of Trulies, and then they obviously left them here at the crib, so it was plenty to drink. So I'm
Yo,
like, well, I'm going to drink it. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
I'll be up there shortly to shoot with you, so I'll be drinking them Trulies with you, my guy.
Oh yeah, that's a fact. Well, shit, if they still here, I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Oh,
Um,
say that, my boy drinking them. He
you
drinking them.
feel me? I'm drinking this joint. I got this. That's the excuse. So I'm rocking with it. You feel me?
Copy.
Um, yeah, man. But yeah, no, definitely my guy Talib. Always appreciate you jumping on and providing your opinion on some of these topics for sure. I guess before I get into my first question, I want to ask you a personal question.
What's that?
Um, and I guess I want to preference by saying this: you should not find love on social media. However, you can find love on social media. So I want to ask you, my brother Talib,
Yeah.
has there ever been a point in time in your life where you have found someone on social media and you thought it could be love?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Mm.
That's a fact. I'm gonna jump back to when I was in middle school
Mm-hmm.
in the height of AIM, when AIM was out.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa.
we gonna jump
Okay.
back.
Okay.
We gonna jump back, and you know, growing up in Brooklyn, my mother, we had dial-up, so the only time I could be online and enjoy would be at school.
Mm-hmm.
And I was talking to this person who was a girl, and she lived all the way in Texas. My black ass in middle school, Brooklyn.
Mm.
And for about 2 weeks, it was like the coolest thing ever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then fast forward, I never met the girl, but we had amazing conversations. Fast forward, I met this white girl. She always came to the hood with some of the homegirls I grew up with on the block. Beautiful.
Mm.
She lived upstate. I'm in Brooklyn
Yeah.
again. Long distance. So I'm out here to advocate. If you have your shit online or long distance, go ahead for it. Just know what comes with it. You know what I mean? Some people find the bestest people online. You know what I mean? Shit. So double salute that. And for y'all trying to understand the mix, so this is what it is. We have our Long Island iced tea. We drink it about this much right here,
Mm-hmm.
and then we pour it in here.
Mm.
Wow, that's the tutorial right there. That's how you get it done. Everybody like, yo, yeah, but you know what? I'm responsible. I'll head you right now. I'm
Right.
about to heads up right now. In the bar, when you see them with the measurements and they pour it in the cup, you be like, oh man, what the fuck? I don't drink like that. And it's with a bunch of ice.
Right.
You don't feel it. If you had two of these with a juice or not even mixing it with some extra liquor outside the bar, you would feel it versus you being in the bar.
Mm.
I'm just saying.
No, talk your talk. Talk your talk.
I'm just saying. So y'all, that's the mix for the summer. This
Mm.
is the mix for the summer. If y'all like y'all long distance relationships and online relationships, do that. But be careful, because there are people out here fooling y'all.
So
There are
let me.
people out here with the catfish, with the deep fakes. Yo, let's not let someone be having a face chat with me, but they got a deep fake, a fake face on
Mhm.
and some shit. I'm over here thinking it's Halle Berry's sister, and then come to find out that the nigga name is Andy and he's fat and he's from Minnesota.
Oh man. Oh
You don't want that. You
oh
don't want that.
man.
So online is cool, you know. Online is cool, but be careful. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy to say I've never been catfished. I've never, been through any situation like that. But I mean, online is risky because you never see the person. You don't know who the person is, all together. And
Mhm.
people can be whoever they want online.
That's true.
That's one thing I've always known. People can be whoever they want to be online. It's until you actually spending some time with someone. Like you can meet the baddest bitch in the world, right? The
Mhm.
baddest bitch in the world. Like, damn, yo, she's beautiful. She walks up to you and says, "You get to spend 5 days with me." I guarantee you, if you take away her just being a bad bitch, now that you have to spend 5 days with her, you have to see how clean she is. You have to see how she is around the house. You have to see how many topics she can talk about. Is this bitch annoying or are you just bad? And within those 5 days, are you gonna be going back to her because she bad, or you like, nah, nigga, she bad, but nah, fuck that.
Right. Right. Right.
I'm just saying, it becomes like that, and I can speak like that because I've had bad bitches. I've still got a bad bitch, but she just does a lot more than the average bad bitch.
Right. That's a fact. Well, let me ask you this then. And this isn't the first question, but I want to shift it a little bit to what we're talking about. What are
Mm.
some of the pros and cons of a long distance relationship? If you can give me a pro.
Nigga, the biggest pro is right there, distance.
Mm.
If you're a person that respects space, be in a long distance relationship. If
Mm.
you don't like your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever you like to date, whether it be a this, they, then, or and you need your space, long distance is for you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants to be in a relationship until that person that's in love with them or wants to be with them is always around them. And then it's like, can you come around only these days? You know what I'm saying? So the best thing I would say is about long distance relationships, if you like it, is the distance, the freedom that it gives you. You
Mm.
know, you could be in a relationship and still be an ain't shit person with a long distance relationship. Because it's like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna be talking to you. I'll see you in 3 weeks, but within those 3 weeks, you still fucking around with whoever's in your vicinity. You could be.
Okay.
You have some long distance relationships that work because, all right, you're a busy person. When you're
Right.
in the house, you like to focus on what you like to focus on. You don't like to have to worry about your wife being on your neck or your husband being on your neck, or you're not spending enough time. So you knowing that, damn, well, my spouse lives in North Carolina and I'm out here in the city, gives you freedom to breathe and work on what you need to do if that's what you want. So
Right.
a long distance, and I want everyone to hear me. I'm not shitting on relationships that are right there because I love that. I love that. Long distance relationship is only beautiful and works for people that likes their space, privacy, and that likes like that. That's it. Space
Mm.
and privacy is what you get when you want a long distance relationship. Now, the longer you get to know that person, you might want to break down barriers, but that goes with the relationship and seeing where it goes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So
The con
yeah,
is you
what
cheated
would a
on.
con be?
That's it. You get cheated on. Cheated
How?
on. You could be giving this person, oh my God, did you get that? Did you get the cash app I sent you last night? I only sent you about $200. I just wanted you to have a good weekend. Now this nigga done took $200 and spent it on some other bitch, and you think he went to, you know what I'm saying? So it's like a woman and a man can get played for their money for anything in a
Yeah.
long distance relationship. You know what I'm saying? So you have to be able to understand. Damn, is this person using me? How often do you see this person? If
Mm.
it's a long distance relationship, how often do you see this person?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because even when my shorty was living upstate and I was in Brooklyn, that's only 3 hours away. I still made sure she was in college, I was in high school. I
Mm.
still made sure I was up there every weekend. You
You was
feel
in
me?
high school going up there.
Yeah, I was in high school. Yeah, there were days she made me miss school.
Oh, word.
You understand?
Oh, word. You was
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
care of
yeah. Bro, with Sundays, she hit me with the, do you have to? I'm like, well, I do graduate this year.
that. You taking all the risks.
You feel me? I got all my credits, baby. I might not need to be in math class today.
Word. Word. Oh,
There are pros and cons. The pros. Sometimes if your girlfriend lives out in China, now you've never been to China, now you're traveling. But it all depends on the dynamic of that relationship. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. Yeah.
Also,
Okay. So let me ask you this. So you talked about the pros, you talked about the cons, and like I said, if you are in here, drop a like. We appreciate y'all tapping into the Talk That Lingo podcast. But my man Talib was talking about the pros, he was talking about the cons. I want to talk about a little bit of a con right now, because as you know, in relationships, there are arguments, there are disagreements, there could be conflicts. Hopefully, those conflicts are physical, but there could be conflicts. There could be, two people who are just at odds. So my question to you is, how should you handle a conflict when you're in a long distance relationship? Because it sounds like you have some sort of experience in this a little bit.
um, what's the conflict though? What's the give me a what would you do? Like just like any type of conflict?
Yeah, I mean, because obviously this conflict can't be physical because there's no physical.
Yeah,
Um,
you're not there.
th-
Leave the
th-
person.
yeah, so I would say that this conflict would just be strictly that these two people are just at odds. They are not on the same page. They are in a disagreement with one another.
Right.
And it's like, you when you get those text messages like, what you doing? And then, you so mad, you just be like, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, not
Mm.
nothing, Not nothing with the G at the end, just nothing with the IN, not nothing ING. You just nothing.
I mean, yo, leave that relationship alone.
So wait, let me make sure I get you clear. So you're saying that if you're in a conflict with someone that you're in a long distance relationship with, you should just leave the relationship alone.
Leave it alone. And,
nope.
And I
oh no, wait.
Go ahead.
No, because I was just going to say, so it doesn't matter what the conflict is about. If there's a conflict, that's what you're saying.
I was just about to get to that.
Go ahead.
If the conflict was, the person, you felt like the person was cheating on you, or you felt like the person was, taking your money and doing other shit with it, or they promised they were going to pay you back and they didn't. Leave that situation alone. Leave that situation alone. If you're insecure, you shouldn't be in a long distance relationship anyway, because there's already too much going on that's probably fucking with your insecurity anyway. So I would just go ahead and leave that alone. There's no amount of stress in this world that anyone should want to fight. If it's worth it, stay. If it's worth it, you'll stay. If it's worth it, you'll make 1,000 phone calls. But how should you handle a conflict when you're in a long distance relationship? There's two ways. You either talk it over or you leave. But if you have a feeling this person is cheating on you, leave. If it's something about, you said you was going to come down this weekend, you didn't, I cleared my whole I'm upset. Take a breather. You guys can come back. You guys can swing back on that. But, if you talking about, how you telling me you in California, but my homegirl in Texas said that she saw you in the club, but you told me you feel me? And I'm in Texas. So, so it's like stuff like that I would say just leave it alone. There's no point in arguing with someone that's like 10 states away from you if it's not really love. You know what I'm saying? Like for real, Chad, how would you handle a conflict in a long distance relationship, my brother?
Okay, so
had such an easy answer, so it would have been solved centuries ago, But everybody deals with the same problems that we write a million stories about over and over again, and it doesn't matter. You plan for it.
So let me ask you this. Can you actually fall in love in a long distance relationship? Is it possible to fall in love in a long distance relationship?
It's possible to fall in love. You can fall in love with a long distance relationship. If people can fall in love with imaginary characters, you can fall in love with a long distance relationship.
I'll give you that. That makes a ton of sense. Because you see a bunch of these. They got a whole show on Catfish where these are all long distance relationships, and people flock to watch the show because they know people are stupid enough to fall in love with people that they have never met. It's basically like having like a text buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, I'm at the age right now where I don't need no extra text buddies. You get what I'm saying? All of my homies, all of the girls that I talk to in terms of them being homies or whatever the case may be, all of the people that I talk to via text, I'm only texting them about something that is important. I'm not just texting to say, hey, how you doing? That's what I really don't understand with long distance relationships. Like, how do you actually build a connection with somebody if all you're asking is how you doing? Go ahead. I'm gonna let you answer that. Go ahead.
Oh, it's not all that you're asking. So there has to be a deep connection when it comes to long distance relationships. So if I went to Comic-Con, right, and I was dressed up as Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
And I met a girl at Comic-Con, and she was dressed up as one of the girl characters from Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't know the names, we just fucking clicked. What? You have the red eyes blue dragon? I got it too. What? All of that you're falling in love with. You're falling in love with the ambiance, the presence. You're falling in love with the interaction. You guys y'all haven't even said anything about each other.
But let me ask you something though. Let me stop you right there. Are you falling in love with the girl, or are you falling in love with something that you were already in love with, and the fact that the opposite sex is also into that?
I'm about to get to that right now, bro.
Go ahead.
So now that you're infatuated by the fact that she's interested in the stuff that you're interested, she loves to dress up, you love to dress up. Now you guys seeing each other's names and age. Oh my God, you're not that much older than me. Boom. We should hang out. Where do you live? Oh, well, I just came all the way from California to make it to the Comic-Con. I hit all the Comic-Cons. Oh man, I live out here in the city. How long are you in town for? Well, as long as Comic-Con is in town for. Automatically, that guy is going to want to spend as much time with this girl in the round that they met. Now, he knows she has to leave. He knows she has to leave. But a connection was made. They fell in love with the idea that they both shared something they both enjoyed.
Okay.
Within a span of 2 to 3 days, because that's how long Comic-Con goes, people can feel love with just connecting with someone versus knowing someone for 5-6 years. So now that girl left, everything that you left with this man is missing already. That's where that love factor comes. I'm like, dang, I love this dude. Everything I love, she da. So when you fall in love in a long distance relationship, it is possible on the dynamic of how y'all met. You know what y'all think about? What chat room did y'all meet in? Oh, we met in the X-Men chat room. What? You feel me? Now, if you get in DM that you have nothing in common with her, you just did it because she was beautiful.
Yeah.
You might be in love with her pictures and everything, and she might live in Japan. Now, does that take away from you being in love with her, or just you're in love with the idea of her? You know what I'm saying? So when people say, can you fall in love long distance? Of course. Of course.
But let me ask you this: how do you separate the two in terms of separating the two of, like, okay, you can fall in love with
I didn't say that.
So how can you separate the two of, like, people falling in love with the idea, or somebody actually falling in love with a person because they like common things? Like, how do you separate?
But hold on, bro. You came. Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yo, why it sound like that?
You can't hear me? How it sound?
Yeah. All right, hold up. Yeah, it's reloading. All right, but
can you hear me?
I believe you. How can I tell the difference between?
So it looks like Talib is having a little bit of issues with his Wi-Fi connection, which is okay, you know. But what I think he was telling us is that you can't fall in love in a long distance relationship. And I really want to ask him, how do you separate the two? How do you really separate? How do you separate somebody from falling in love with the idea of something that the two of you share? So, like, let's say, like he was saying, like Comic-Con. Okay, let's just pick a different a comic. Let's say Dragon Ball Z. Okay, let's say I like Dragon Ball Z. This girl that I met at Comic-Con, she likes Dragon Ball Z as well. How do you separate the fact that we both equally like Dragon Ball Z? And it looks like Talib has joined us again. So, Talib, can you hear me, my brother?
Yeah, we back. Sorry about that.
No, you all good. So I guess my question was, how can you separate the two of somebody falling in love with the person or falling in love with the idea that this person likes common things that I like? How do you separate those two?
Easy. You were actually interacting with the person.
Okay.
There has to be an interaction, just like if you had met someone in a regular relationship with. There has to be a common interaction where you both, you know, agreed on the fact. Oh no, I hit him up. Oh yeah, I hit her up. Oh yeah, we talk about this. Oh yeah, we chat about this all the time. Versus,
Yeah.
I love all her stuff. Oh, I watch all of her stuff. Oh, I keep up with everything she puts out. I love everything that she does. Now you get it, there's a lot of I.
Mm.
So we met here, and even though she lived, all the way there, I'll go out there to meet her, and she'll come out here to meet me. We'll always do stuff together. So those are the key differences right there. The we and the I. You know what I'm saying?
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Right there, the I is, oh, I love everything she does. Oh, I love watching her. Well, nigga, does she know that you love watching her? Of course, you don't have comments, but has she invited you anywhere personally? A person does have y'all went out and had tea, and then spoke like, "Oh man, yo, you're an amazing girl. I can't believe I'm to get to meet you. I've been following you for this long." And it's like, well, even if you did meet her at a meet and greet, wasn't a personal meet and greet where she was like, "Yo, I'm feeling you. I'm happy that I died. We should go on a date. We should link up. Even though you live there and I live here,
Right.
we should do something." And that's
So you do think that love does need some form of personal connection in terms of I need to physically be in the flesh with you in order for us to form a actual bond together. We can't do it on the net.
There needs to be a bond. There needs to be a bond, but that the bond can be created on the net too. And I say that especially in this day and age where we've really gotten into doing things virtually.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And in that same aspect, well, would you go on a virtual date with a girl if you really loved her?
Would I go on a date with a girl if I really loved her?
Virtual date.
Well, what's a virtual date? How do you go on a virtual date?
Virtual date would be look, you at, let's say you at your house, you made dinner. She's at her house, she made dinner. Y'all both have y'all friends in front of each other. She shows you what she cooked, you show her what you cooked, what you drinking, and y'all just virtual. Exactly. It sounds crazy as fuck, but guess what? They found a common interest in how they love doing things, and that's why it worked.
I like that. So let me ask you something. Did they both cook the same meal, or can they have their own meals?
They cook their same. And it's the beautiful thing about it. They could have cooked the same meal, or they could have made their own meals to make it fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, we can't get this at any restaurant. Let me show you how I do it. Let me see how you do it. So that way, hold up, one day I could be at your house and you could be at my house and we can cook together.
I ain't gonna lie. I think you might have just came up with a whole business proposition just right there, where you could potentially, and I have no problem sharing this with y'all on the net, but you could potentially send a plate of food to this person, a plate of food to this person, and they each have to cook their own meal, but they have to be on FaceTime together while they're cooking the meal, and then also have to be on FaceTime when they consume the meal, when they eat the meal. So it'll kind of be like a full course date type of virtual situation going on. That's a little situation. You might have found a loophole in this whole pandemic shit, my brother. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Mind is always thinking, man. Hunnit K shit.
Yes, sir. Listen, you might have Tinder reaching out to you for that shit. I'm telling you right now, they might be reaching out to you.
Yo, Tinder, you gotta speak to my man quick first. That's the boss.
Listen, man, holla at my guy, man. We both need the money. That's for damn sure. So get with my guy. He came up with the whole idea, and I just was the avenue that he was able to deliver it on. So let me ask you this. So based on everything we talked about, even with the whole virtual date idea, right? Keep that in mind when I ask you this next question. Keep all of the pros and cons of a long distance relationship in mind when I ask you this question, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Will and Jada could benefit from a long distance relationship? Based on what you know, obviously we don't know these two people, but based on our conversation and based on what we know,
but they have distance. If you're an actor and you're dating an actress, y'all are both, and y'all are working.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all are working. Act. Come on, that's long distance 101.
Mm.
Shooting a movie, your wife is in California shooting a movie. How you think that go?
Mm.
Shooting a movie, Jada's in Russia shooting a movie. How you think that go? They've been doing this. Jada on the set with her cats and other men kissing and looking at her. Will Smith out there doing this shit. They've been doing this.
I got it. Okay, I didn't think of it like that. It's a mindset thing.
They're doing that. We know it. Come on, I know when I'm on the road, I'm like, yo, baby, I'm gonna be out here. Like, yo, quick got me going to Miami. Baby, I'm not going to be in Brooklyn for a minute. You feel me? Long distance.
Mm.
Even if you're in a relationship that's not long distance, if you're an entrepreneur and you travel, guess what the fuck you doing, nigga? You in a long distance relationship.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So wait, let me ask you this. So, okay. So if you are an entrepreneur, right?
Yeah.
And you have, let's say you have a girlfriend or whatever the case may be, and y'all live in the same city, but you travel a lot.
Yeah.
You would consider that a long distance relationship?
So you said I'm in the city and my girlfriend travel a lot.
So you are an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
You travel a lot for work. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You and your girl live in the same city, but you travel a lot for work because you have to. That's just the nature of the business, right? Would you consider that a long distance relationship?
Yeah, that's a fact. Because if I gotta be in another state or if I gotta be in another country for 3 months, I'm with you for 3 months, but I'm gonna be calling you, FaceTiming you, because I can't see you. Those are the two main aspects of a long distance relationship. But the only difference is that even though what we're doing is long distance, we know it's temporary because when I come, I have a home to come back to. I'm just not there for a certain amount of time. Audio lives here. When he's home, but he travels a lot, and when he's gone, it does make it a long relationship because that woman still has to deal with the distance of you not being there.
Even okay, all right. So what if you guys are able to meet frequently, but you just travel a lot, so you can't see her as frequently as you wanted to see her, but you still see her, but just not as frequently as you want to because obviously you're traveling for work. That's still long distance.
That's still long distance. If I live in the city and my shorty lives in the city, I'm an entrepreneur and I don't travel at all, meaning I come back home.
Yeah.
You feel me? Oh, but I'm just at the bar with the guys, baby. I'll be back home. Or I'm in the studio, baby, but I'll be back home. I'm not too far. Yeah, that's right there. If I'm like, all right, baby, I'm home, yo, in like 3 weeks, baby, I'm going on, If I'm out the country for 4 months, I'm not going to be seeing my girls. Now she can just pop up. Pop on the if she take a flight, but that flight is long distance. That call is long distance. That, oh my God, that's long distance. How far am I, baby? Distance. You know what I'm saying? So even if y'all live together, y'all are married, the second that nigga is away for more than 3 months, that becomes a long distance relationship until he comes back.
So,
okay. Football wise, I like you'll hear it when how do you your man try? How do you deal with the long distance relationship with your man going all over the state during the preseason? Same thing.
I'll give you that. You're right about that. I'll give you that. So wait, let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
What if the distance? Okay, so what if the distance that you were describing is exaggerated? What if it's something like the girl lives in Philly, you live in Brooklyn? Is that still considered a long distance relationship?
That's a short distance relationship.
Wait. My brother.
That's still long distance. I was just joking with that short distance because it's 2 states away.
Okay, so Philly to Brooklyn, I could understand how that's a long distance relationship. Okay, so let's go.
3 hours is long distance, bro.
Okay. All right, I'm glad you said that because I was about to hit you with something. Let's go Trenton, New Jersey to Brooklyn. Is that long distance?
If I can't take a bus there, it's long distance.
Okay, you keep moving the goalposts. Okay, all right. Okay, if you can't take a bus there, I'm just going based off your definition. Okay, so if you can't take a bus there, okay.
If I gotta hop on the ground, that's long distance.
All right, okay, all right. So is Brooklyn to Union City, New Jersey? Is that long distance?
No, that's not long distance. That ain't none. But Union City ain't nothing but a half an hour. Union City close to Manhattan, my nigga.
Okay. Let's go East Orange to Brooklyn.
East Orange, New Jersey?
East Orange, New Jersey, because you saying it's close to Manhattan, but it ain't close to Brooklyn.
All right. East Orange, anything past Union City, Jersey City, is long distance.
Oh my God, this nigga is crazy. Hold up. You about to make me look at the map and pull up a couple cities around there, bro.
You gotta pull up a map one time. That's crazy. But not. Yeah.
Okay.
That's what.
All right. So let me ask you this.
Yeah.
So if you can't take a bus to get there, then it's long distance.
Mm-hmm.
And you mean a city bus? You don't mean just like a.
Yeah. If I gotta hop on a Greyhound, Peter Pan, a Flex bus, a Mega bus,
it's long distance.
Yeah.
I got you. I'm with you on that.
Yeah, your ass is long dizzy.
All
you know
right.
what I'm saying that because in Manhattan they have regular MTA transit buses that take you to Union City.
Oh, for sure.
And when there's no traffic there, my nigga, that's like 15 minutes.
Facts.
That's capping. That's not capping because that's right off the. You get on one of them buses right there on 40 Deuce.
That's facts.
My nigga, that's facts. The New Jersey tunnel is right there.
That's facts.
Nigga, that's 15 minutes. You already in Jersey on a good traffic day, nigga. Even if traffic is there half an hour, bro, that's from Brooklyn to 125th.
Right. Yeah.
Long distance. Jody live on 120. That's not long distance. Quick train ride.
I gotta give you that. Okay, so let me ask you this. So if she live in Queens and you live in Brooklyn, even though at certain points of the day, those two cities can be an hour away at least from each other, that's not long distance.
Sometimes too.
You said sometimes.
You gotta understand something too, bro. With Queens, once you hit Jamaica, that's it for the trains.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm asking you about Queens.
But there's a whole big ass side of Queens. You know what I'm saying? Where all the houses and all that, and them trains don't go down there. The LIRR fly right past there, my nigga. So it's nothing but you be lucky if the buses go over there.
So you need a car to get to Shorty if she live in Queens, then basically.
Yeah, if Shorty live in Queens, that's long distance. Certain parts of Queens hold you. If you live anywhere past Jamaica, you a dub, shorty.
This nigga dumbing the bitch. He dumbing her. He dumbing her. He dumbing her. Oh my god, this nigga's crazy.
Bye.
Oh man, this nigga's crazy, man. Listen, man, if you are in here, drop a like. We appreciate y'all stopping by the Talk That Lingo podcast for show with myself, your boy John Quick, and the official co-host of the show, Talib Bands. Talib, let the people know how you doing, my brother.
Man, I'm blessed, highly favored, and abundant in everything that comes my way.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And throw love out for the people because y'all deserve it, the world deserve it, and all we need is healing, love, and light. Let's let that happen.
Listen, man, if you are in here, drop a like for me and my boy Talib. Every Monday and Thursday, we come to y'all with this heat, this content heat. I got another question for you, my guy.
Yeah.
Since you seem to be very experienced in this long distance relationship shit, I'm sure it's a couple people who watch it, or not people, a couple shorties who watch it who might want to be in a long distance relationship because you sound like you know what you're doing. How do you know the person you're in a long distance relationship with is cheating on you?
It's a good question. It's a good question. Either they slip up.
Slip up what? Slip up what?
So I'm gonna let people know something right now. You got good liars and you got bad liars.
That's a fact.
The fucked up thing about long distance relationships is that you really got to take that motherfucker's word. Yo, what you doing tonight? Just finish with work, going to bed. But it's not like you can just pop up on that person. No, you gotta take a plane and and that's just doing too much. So
right,
it's really fucking trust. If you have trust issues, do not be in a long distance relationship. If you feel like that person you're with in a long distance relationship is cheating, make sure you have enough juice in your container to go out there and do whatever the fuck you need to do. So you ain't got to worry about a motherfucker cheating. And then when you do that, I want you to realize something. You bagged someone in the area because you thought the person you was fucking with long distance away was fucking up your feelings.
Hold on, wait. Because if you're in a long distance relationship with somebody, that means you can't find nobody close. So what is your rebuttal to that?
What if you could find someone close?
But if you could, why would you be in a long distance relationship? You understand what I'm saying?
People like the privacy, bro, until they feel like, damn, am I being played?
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
People like, oh, now nigga, my shorty in North Carolina, I be fucking with all these bitches until that nigga see some nigga pop up on her feed. Then it's like, yeah, you know what you was fucking on bad bitches. You ain't worry. But nigga, that could be her cousin. Now you acting like a bitch because you come on. But
facts.
This is what happens. This is what happens. How do you know the person wrong? You don't until you feel like you know they are, or you see something, or you get a gut feeling. But other than that, you really won't fucking know unless you have concrete proof. And look, this goes for everyone out there. Stop being so goddamn insecure. Get yourself some concrete proof before you make yourself look like an ass.
I like that.
Some concrete proof. Don't be out here talking about, oh, you fucking people. No, get concrete proof and then say you fucking people. If
so let me
confidence, do not be in a relationship because you're only hurting that person that has confidence.
Wait, what? 1 second. So I mean, I gotta ask you this. So do you just trust your intuition when you have it about somebody cheating on you?
You either trust it or you don't.
I know you either trust it or you don't. But I guess my question is to you: what would your advice be if you get the intuition that the person you're in a long distance relationship is cheating on you?
Leave him.
Oh, I gotta give you this. I gotta give you this. You are very consistent, my brother. You are a consistent person. You are as consistent as they come, and I gotta give you your props for that. I definitely got it because listen, if y'all was with us 42, 43 minutes ago, my man Talib said the exact same thing. The exact same thing to a different question, but he said the exact same thing. So I gotta give you that, my brother. You are as consistent as they come, for sure, for sure. But you would leave them,
bro. If I'm in a relationship right now,
yeah,
and you just know when that person doesn't want to fucking be with you.
yeah.
You know when someone fucking loves you. Know when someone is all about you, my nigga.
Yeah.
You know when a woman is all about you. You know this shit. Real men, yo, I'm talking to all my real men out there. Y'all know when your shorty is really wow. You know. You know you fucking. If you were scared, if you're doing something right and you're scared your shorty gonna kill you, then you got a hope.
Mm.
You know you doing everything right. Everything right. Up there throwing that, bro, you got a hope. She is for you.
He's right. He's right. I gotta give it to him. He's right. He's right. He's right. Hey man, so let me ask you this. Okay, and before I ask you this, but listen, let me tell y'all something. If you are afraid that your girl might cheat on you and you're in a long distance relationship, one, you do got a hoe, but two, that's also your fault as a man. That is your fault as a man. I just want to say that. And do you agree with that? Do you agree with that would be your fault as a man?
Bro, as a man, you know what type of woman you're with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Fellas, gentlemen, let's be fucking honest. Let's be real right now. If you see a woman that you like, I'm not going to say because she has a fat ass and big titties that makes her anything, because it doesn't. It's how she presents herself and how she puts herself out there, which tells the story. Understand that, ladies? Understand you? Understand me? I'm about to get you. Men know what type of woman they get. If you have a woman that loves attention, not love attention from you, love attention. Nigga, do not be mad when she's posting pictures online half naked. And she told you this is what she was. Nigga, you can't her because she was putting on half naked pictures. This woman is not going to change because you not want her to change. You are letting that woman know I'm about to tire you. She's going to do a whole shit. That's the fact. Now, y'all niggas know where y'all find y'all women at. If you go to the club, you gonna run into a few hoes, nigga. That's just the fucking thing. You running into some bitches going to the club to be hoes.
Right.
Hoes. They probably want to go to be good hoes, to shake their asses, to shake their titties, have a few drinks, call each other bitches, and go home.
Right.
Let the club, nigga, let it be the fucking club. If you at an event where you're talking about, business and shit, you know what woman you have. You know what type of girl you got.
Yeah.
Project on the block and she was selling drugs, nigga. Do not be mad that she's ghetto and ratchet. That's what I'm saying. Y'all niggas mad at how these women be acting, but y'all forgot where y'all picked them up from.
I gotta give it to you, man. You speaking facts tonight, my boy. That's why I just let you rock, because you've been on fire tonight. I ain't gonna lie, you on fire tonight, my boy.
Come on, you know why we here? Hunnit K, dogs, always on fire. Hunnit K mindset, y'all.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. Listen, I got 2 more questions for you, man. I wish I had more because you on fire tonight, my boy. Listen, man, make sure
Talk That Lingo, bro.
That's a fact. That is, listen, man, make sure y'all follow my boy Really Red X on Instagram, man. He is on
link
fire tonight.
Yeah, click that link in the bio. You already know what it is, man. We on fire tonight, man.
My boy is on fire tonight. Shout out Courtney, man, in the comment section, man. Shout out Courtney.
What up, Courtney?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Appreciate your emoji in the laugh. Thank you.
You know what I mean? Oh man, my boy is on fire tonight, y'all. So we asked those questions. What are boundaries that you can set in place that will help you handle the distance in a long distance relationship?
You already distant, nigga. How many boundaries are there?
You said cut down on the distance?
It's too much distance to see boundaries. But
wait, you said it's too much distance to set boundaries.
It's too much distance to set boundaries. Like what are you gonna tell that person? Like it's too much distance to set boundaries. Now, that's what I'm lying. What boundaries can you? It's half and half because it's like, all right, if you're gonna be in this relationship, boundaries you can set can be like, well, don't be talking to other bitches if you're talking to me, or don't be talking to niggas if you're talking to me. But it's like stupid. You in a long relationship, you don't know what the fuck that person doing. You're only going off what that person is going to tell you.
Right.
So it's trust. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever relationship you're in, trust. It doesn't matter how much distance is in between y'all, apart from y'all. If there's no fucking trust, you might as well not even be looking each other in the eye. Simple. One thing, when I was in high school, shorty, she trusted me. Even I was like, she probably thought I was fucking with them young bitches in high school. And I wasn't, because I had a college bitch, and that's what made me not want to fuck with the high school chicks.
Like that college pussy. That's what it was.
It was a nigga.
You wanted that college pussy. You think you slick. You wanted that college pussy, nigga. I know what you was doing.
When I was in high school, nigga.
I know what you was doing. That's what, even when you said it, you was like, oh yeah, I was messing with this chick. I was in high school. She was in college. I'm like, damn, it took me back to high school. I was like, if you doing that in high school, you was the man. You was the man.
Nigga, you already know.
You was the man.
So I'm like, the only boundaries you can set is let there be trust. Because without trust, every other boundary you think you setting up is going to be trampled over.
Yeah, I agree.
So in a long distance relationship, trust. If they fuck that shit up, don't even bring a boundary. Leave the relationship. Find someone else online.
So how do you? He said, find somebody else online. So how do you build trust in a long distance relationship if all you have to go on is the person's word? How do you build that trust with
communication? I can honestly tell you, when I was in middle school, I was in the 6th or 7th grade. My nigga, everything that I got, I was on aim talking to this girl from New Mexico. It built up trust for her to tell me she gave me her address where she lived. If you want to do something, or if you want to ever come and visit me in the summer, you can come here. Like, nigga, communication builds in long. Like how often you talk to that person. You know what you said? Nah, I think this person Monday to Friday. If you see someone one day in a long distance relationship, that person is definitely cheating on you. Definitely. You mean you wait? You mean Monday to Friday? You don't talk. Saturday at 6 o'clock. And wait, 6 to what? 6 to 8. Cheating on you. What the fuck? It don't make no sense. If you long distance relationship to work, communication has to be through the fucking roof. I know it because I was doing this shit. I had my shorty of communication was through the roof until I told her, when I graduated from high school, I'm moving up there.
Oh, you told her you was going up there.
Yeah,
Did you wind up going to school up there?
No, I didn't go to school up here. I just went. I was supposed to go to school here, but I just did a lot of work because they football program was shit, and that's what I really wanted to do for at the time. I wanted to be with the sports program, bullshit in school, take them to the championship, and be in that stuff.
Yeah.
But that wasn't a plan. She was a nurse. She was going to college. I was always on the phone with her. Yeah. Whenever I wasn't in school, the second Friday hit, bro, bought my ticket. I'm upstate. Friday night, we at the movies. Saturday, we shopping at the mall. You know what I'm saying? Going to dinner. Sunday, section it up. But the main thing is, I wanted to be there. I needed to be there. I made it work until I graduated from high school, and then now I'm upstate living with her, and now it's not a long distance relationship anymore. We both upstate.
Right.
So
it's a different dynamic.
Yeah. Relationship work, you have to be. The same way y'all want anything else in life, the same way y'all want to wake up, and the same way y'all want breakfast, the same way y'all want the same way. You want to be happy in a long distance relationship? The same thing that makes you happy, apply to that relationship, and I promise you'll find happiness in that. I never got how people say, I'm so unhappy in this relationship, but you be happy doing other shit. Why don't you apply the same happiness to your unhappiness? Fix that.
So what you got going on here? Right. I agree.
There's no reason why a person should not love with, whether it be right across or long distance, if there's not enough communication.
Communication is key.
Bothering them, they don't love you. Relationship and you calling that person and they making you feel like you bothering them, get out of that relationship.
Simple as that.
That is a long distance. You know what I'm saying? And then the person gonna push you off. It's not like you can pop up on them. Like, that's crazy. Find someone
else. Simple as that.
Maybe it could be me being an Aquarius. Oh, you cold-hearted. No, I like to make sense.
That boy heard that you an Aquarius line before. I tell you that right now. That boy heard that line before. He heard that line before. He stuck on that motherfucker.
Yeah, man, we here.
Yes, sir. Well, listen, man. Let me ask you. So I got two more questions for you. One more question on the topic.
Yeah.
Can you find love on social media?
Yeah.
You can.
The idea of love.
No, I don't mean the idea of love. I mean, can you find love, genuine love on social media?
Now, we have to also be fair to the fact that some people idea or what they describe love as might not be a person. It might not be a physical person.
Wait. I'm gonna need you to explain that to me. I'm sorry.
I've been to that. So you said, can you find love on social media?
Sure.
Let's break down what social media is. It's a platform on the internet. Would you agree and say that it's somewhat of a virtual world?
I'll give you that.
Copy. So now you're asking people, can you find love in a virtual world?
Well, I would say love first off, love is not a virtual experience. Is it?
It can be. It can be.
Okay.
Love is a four-letter word.
Okay.
If love was never explained to us the way that they spell it, we wouldn't know what love is. If they had gave love another name, like, you know what I mean, they spelled it another way. That's what our idea and the whole process of saying with love, or how we would define that word.
Yeah.
Can you find love on social media? The answer is yes. Why? Because you can find anything on social media.
I'll give you that.
In this virtual world that we live in, the attachments, especially in a world that we live in where we're virtual, the being that metaverse.
Yeah.
People are going on dates and finding love in the metaverse.
Mm-hmm.
A little history on the word meta. In Hebrew, it means dead. If people didn't know that.
Stop it.
Yeah, you know that meta in Hebrew means dead. The dead verse.
Wow. What he said?
Verse don't mean verse, but meta in Hebrew means death.
Wow. That's crazy. Wow.
So look, so if you connect the body to a machine,
yeah,
and the conscious is still awake, the body is now what?
Dead.
And the mind is
alive.
So can you find love in social media? Of course. I
would assume so. Wow. Listen, man. If you are in here, drop a like. My man Talib just gave y'all some quality content, some shit that I didn't even know. And that's why I like to say here at the Talk That Lingo Podcast, we are forward thinkers. We are solution-based thinkers. And my man just gave us a solution that we can think forward on. I appreciate that. What I'm going to need you to explain to me, though, is so if meta in Hebrew means dead, what is the correlate? So it's just got my mind, processing a lot of shit right now after you said that, right? What is the connection between the religion of Hebrew and Mark Zuckerberg? Because I feel
you just said it. Zuckerberg.
Got it. Okay, that's exactly what I was thinking in my mind. So, but I didn't know what it was. But that's why I'm like, hold up.
He's a bird.
Got it. Okay, so I am thinking along the lines that you're thinking on. That's all I wanted to know.
We here, brother. You know this.
Yeah. That's crazy. Wow, what the shit? See, it's shit like that leads me to look up on YouTube all of these conspiracy theories and shit like that. And I would imagine the change from Facebook to Metaverse has something to do with what you just described. If you did not see, we are on live, so if you haven't seen what he just described, make sure you rewind the tape back a little bit, because this brother is on to something. The brother to the left of me right now, this brother is on to something. So, okay. So meta in Hebrew means dead. Is there any meaning for verse in Hebrew? What is
what you're saying? I wish I could bring Chad over here to say something. He's on Halo.
Oh, okay.
It in. But if y'all hear his voice,
no, we can't hear him.
I don't believe verse.
I couldn't find the. I just try to do a little. Go ahead.
Verse, right? University. It's a large group, the universe.
So metaverse is a large group of dead people.
That's it.
Holy shit. Yo, oh my God. What? Yo, you may be a genius, my boy. You may literally be a genius, bro. Yo, you might just be a genius, bro.
Blessings.
Yo, that shit just blew my mind. If you had any prior knowledge of this, let us know in the comments. Make sure you follow my brother, Really Red X, on Instagram. He got some more knowledge to drop for y'all just like this. You might be a genius, my boy.
I appreciate that. No, we both geniuses. You know, we just the power's working. That's what it be.
No. You just proved your genius spirit to all of those who are watching this show right now. We got 6 people watching right now at this very moment. We was up to like 11 before, but we got 6 watching right now at this very moment.
Salute. Appreciate
this nigga might be a damn genius with the shit he just pulled. Oh my God. Oh my God. This nigga is a genius. Oh my God. This nigga is a genius. Bro, I'm flabbergasted right now, bro.
Oh, man. Now flabbergasted.
This nigga just pulled this shit out of a fucking rabbit, out of a hat, whatever. What? This nigga is a magician. Oh my God. What the hell?
Check my sleeves.
Yo, check this nigga's sleeves. This nigga got a whole deck of cards up his sleeve, but yo, this nigga is on some whole other shit. Make sure y'all follow my man, Really Red X. His Instagram name is in the description of this show. If you did not, or if you have not yet had the pleasure of following this brother on Instagram, that is one reason why you need to follow this motherfucker right now. I appreciate you, man. You always giving us some gems, dropping some gems, but that right there wasn't a gem. That shit was a diamond right there, my boy. That shit is worth its weight in gold right there, my boy. Real talk, man. Oh my, I'm like I said, I'm flabbergasted. I'm blown away. I don't even know. I'm at a loss for words right now. My next question to you is UNC and whoever the fuck the other team is, because I'm picking UNC. Who you got?
You talking about for March Madness?
Yes, sir.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm rocking with you. I'm rocking with your team.
UNC, baby.
I like the colors.
UNC, baby. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know who they going against, but I don't care. All right, I ain't gonna lie. I know they're going against. They're going against Kansas. They're going against Kansas. My boss lives in Kansas City, so of course he's rooting for Kansas. I didn't tell him this when I saw him earlier because I ain't want to get fired. But fuck Kansas. That's all I gotta say. Fuck Kansas.
UNC, I rock with the colors. Y'all already know Michael Jordan played over there. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm gonna rock with it. Plus, y'all might not be able to see it on the camera, but this gentleman over here has another good gentleman's poster up on that wall that rocks those same colors. So double salute to that gentleman.
I'm about to show y'all because guess what? This gentleman actually played for North Carolina. Y'all see that right there?
30, shout out 30.
Shout out 30. He actually played for North Carolina. That's why we rocking with the big dogs. You heard me?
You heard me? UNC, nigga.
We rocking with the big dogs. You heard me? Shout out to Tar Heels out here. I I don't know who they playing tonight, but whoever they play tonight getting smoked. That's just what's happening. Yo, man. Shout out to my brother, really Red X, man. Brother.
Yeah.
Brother, you are a showstopper. You stopped the show. Oh my goodness, man. Any last words for the people, man? Any last words for the people, man? We appreciate y'all tapping into the Talk That Lingo podcast for sure.
Yeah. Words for the people, last words for the people. Understand, we are all people. Understand, we all wake up, we all have dreams, we all cry, and we all love. Hunnit K, open every door that comes with an opportunity. I want you to watch the sun. I want you to watch the moon. I want you to pay attention to the clouds, and I want you to pay attention to the trees. You understand? Everything works around us. That's why we need to pay attention and take care of all of us.
Yes, sir, man. Hey, what a blessing to know a brother like you, man. That's a fact. What a blessing, man. What a blessing as he's enjoying his Long Island iced tea with his Bacardi shot in that motherfucker. I don't blame this nigga. Not one bit. That boy loosey goosey over there. This nigga's crazy. Yo, my brother, man, I appreciate you, man. As always, I will see you very, very shortly. And for you motherfuckers, we will see y'all on Thursday. We appreciate y'all tapping into the Talk That Lingo crew. Talk That Lingo very fast, like I always say. It's harder to keep money than to get it. Make sure you follow my boy, Really Red X, on Instagram. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok if you want to keep more of that money that you're earning out there. But other than that, man, we out of here. Gone. We appreciate y'all. Other than that, let's get it, man.